Hello and welcome back. We are back here today in Iraden, the Iraden campaign at least. And today's rather special. We're hitting level 3 before we start. So before we get to the game, it's going to go around and have everybody say their level and what they rolled for HP. And then we'll get started. Other than that, there's no announcements today. So let's start with Mont. Molly, what class are you taking, and what did you roll for HP?
I am taking level 3 Spirit Bard, and I rolled an 8 for my HP.
Awesome. And Cam, what class is Helios taking, and what did you roll for HP?
Helios is a level 3 Drake Warden Ranger, and I rolled a 5.
Wonderful. And Drew, what is a Vestus taking, and what did you roll for HP?
Well, hey everybody! I'm taking a Beast Barbarian, and I rolled an 11 for my level 3.
Awesome. All right, and Kayla's later, but Kayla is taking a third level into Affliction Road, the personal homebrew.
Sounds ominous.
Ooh, it's good. It's a good one, and I'm not just saying that because I created it all by myself. But with that, we'll play the theme music and we'll get started. So last week, everyone kind of got separated. You all kind of went down your own paths, and you came all mostly to a clearing. In the middle of this clearing, you see that there was the snake from where the large green, kind of almost ethereal looking snake, but it's outside of the maze at this point, and it's kind of curled up, looks a little hurt, maybe a little bruised. You see that there is a very pale looking, like a very fair, almost porcelain like skinned tiefling that is trying to kind of comfort it. And as you guys come in, she looks up at you guys and asks who the fuck you are.
Sabbath looks up and waves and, hello, I'm Sabbath Hellborn. These are my friends. Who are you?
I'm Marlette. I own this place, or I work here. There's no one else here. Hello. Who are you two?
You can call me Helios, and this is my dragon, Eggsy, who is now big.
Eggsy's about the size of a dog now, in case anyone else was wondering.
Did he eat like special meat or something? He's a lot larger than I remember.
Digivolved.
I am a Vestus, as he looks at Eggsy kind of curiously. Now that I kind of think about it, I think I bulked up a little bit.
Yeah, so everybody does kind of look a little different. We'll go over that later. So you see Marleth is just kind of still there, kind of trying to nurse the giant snake.
Did we hurt it? Sabbath just kind of looks concerned.
No, did you? Did you do anything?
Not to my knowledge. I don't remember meeting up with a snake.
We've been stuck in that maze. Sabbath kind of points back over their shoulder. Do you know anything about it?
This is his maze. He helps keep me safe, especially when I come out here to do my gardening, but usually as long as everyone is nice and doesn't hurt anyone, he's pretty good. Are these the ones who hurt you, dear? And you see the snake just kind of like looks at you guys, looks at Abestus for a second, like lingering, kind of staring at Abestus, and then he looks back at Marlowe and he just kind of shakes his head and kind of crawls back up because he's hurt.
Is there anything we can do for you? Or for your snake, at least? You look injured and he looks injured.
I'm not sure. There's been a few things lately that I've been acting a little weird, and I'm not quite sure what's going on. I mind the library here, and I tend to my garden, but things have been changing recently, and I don't know that I feel safe anymore.
You're alone here? Sabbath just kind of looks around. Is there absolutely no one to keep you company?
Well, I mean, I have the books to keep me company. Does that count?
I suppose.
Helios just kind of looks between his friends and he goes like, you have books. Books keep you company?
Sabbath just kind of frantically nods, jabs Helios in the ribs with their elbow. That's nice.
Well, I mean, yeah, I've kind of been here for a while, just kind of by myself. I lived here all my life, but yeah, other than him, and she just kind of tilts her head over to the snake. I don't really have a lot of visitors, mainly just because most people who try to come to the mansion here are generally here to loot it, and generally he will take care of those.
I have a question.
Okay.
Can I use healing word on the snake?
Yeah, you can go ahead and try.
Awesome. Okay. Good news. It gets 4.
So
4.
what word are you like? What are you saying to heal?
I'm very sorry.
So you say that, and as you say, it's almost like you see a little, very faint silver kind of wisp as you say that, and just like a small, almost like a smoke cloud, like if you were to blow a smoke ring or something like that, right? It just kind of wafts its way over and lands on the snake's head, and you've never seen a snake purr until
I'm
now.
about to.
Yeah, he closes his eyes and he's kind of, you can tell that he's smiling. He's just like jutting his tongue in and out.
Well, that's slightly horrifying. I'm now terrified of snakes.
Because
Great.
of bird?
Snakes do not purr.
Sabbath just kind of like wrings their hands. Like, I just wanted to show you that we are people worth trusting.
Thank you. But yeah, something happened recently, and looks like he's been rather hurt. Can you extend a little bit just to show him where you were hurt? So the snake kind of moves and stretches out, and you can see that there's a lot of claw marks, as if something was physically scratching at them.
That looks painful.
Helios just kind of looks at Sabbath with like raised eyebrows, like, looks like someone had a fun night.
Have you any idea what caused this?
I'm not sure. Were you the only ones in the maze, or?
As far as we know, it was quite an adventure to get out of it.
Oh,
I got groped a lot.
Did you run into anything weird in there?
My dragon and I had to run through some sort of cave, and we got groped a bunch of times and almost eaten by a swamp monster.
I got teleported, I believe. I met my grandmother's friend. I also stole a crystal ball.
Oh, well, that's wonderful.
I had to fight zombie dog. It was quite on. Oh yeah, we met those people, and then we didn't meet those people. It was quite on. I don't quite understand it myself. We were here, but not here. Too much to think about.
Okay. I'm not sure. I have to ask, why are you here?
It's a very good question.
Why are we here?
Why are we here?
Do you want to answer that, or?
Yeah, I don't remember. I just sent you a message.
So the reason that you're here is that Valenthor, the leader of Iraden, has kind of traced back one of the sources of the corruption in the forest back to the mansion here.
Right. Okay. Now I'm on track. Okay. Gotta write that down.
I believe we have found some sort of evil force in this mansion within this location, and we have been sent to deal with it.
I don't think there's any evil inside this mansion. I think I would have seen it.
Would you
Maybe
mind?
you are the evil one.
Would you mind if we had a look around in any case?
It depends. How much more is this buffoon going to insult?
Not much more, I hope. And Sabbath just looks over their shoulder and does like shaking their hand at their neck. Like, cut it out.
Oh no, you're just too soft and taking it too much.
I apologize for him.
Hey, I didn't say anything impolite.
I mean, there's no evil. I have seen some weird things lately, but
What kind of weird?
I don't quite know how to describe it. Sometimes I'll be in the library, and sometimes I feel like there's someone else there, or possibly someone watching me. But
That sounds unsettling.
Now that I think about it, isn't a weird like some type of like elemental thing? So hold on, elemental weird is nearby?
what?
Well, you said it was quite weird, but isn't that what a weird is? Or you mean the figurative, like, hey, you're acting weird?
Figuratively acting weird. Yeah.
Oh man, I thought I actually found the answer to this. I thought it was a weird, and then he'll kind of postulate and just kind of rub his beard a bit while thinking.
Would we be able to have a look at this library? Just to give answers to the man who sent us, of course. My grandmother's reputation seems to ride upon it.
I'm sure that I can take you.
That would be wonderful.
Yeah, just there shouldn't be any problem. Let's go in, and they'll start leading you in.
Wonderful. I will follow along.
Awesome.
Like a simp.
Okay. Is everybody else going in too?
Yep.
Justice would like to make a perception check because you think he saw something very interesting.
What did you see?
Someone simping. I wish to know what this is. And on that perception check, that is a 22.
I didn't ask you to roll a perception check. So you're asking, are you asking?
Does Avestus notice that one of his companions is very attracted?
Okay, you can roll an insight for that.
Okay, insight. Technically even better roll, but that is an 18.
Yeah, you can see that Sabbath is a little fidgety and everything there. Kind of looking at Marlith quite a bit.
He will raise his eyebrow and goes,
Sabbath just kind of coughs. And just, right.
I've just been poking the snake with a stick the whole time.
The snake keeps every time you poke it, it's like you're barely poking. It's like, stay it.
And I'll kind of just go down to Sabbath. Beware of temptresses. They are not worth it. She's pretty, though.
This one is exceptionally pretty.
As I said, do not fall for their looks. Fall more for their brain than anything. Personality is much more important than looks.
She's a librarian, dude.
Exactly.
Just pops into the middle like, you got a bathroom?
You got any games on your phone?
I feel like this is a bad episode of 2.5 Men Gone Wrong.
Which one are you?
I'm Charles.
I'm the child.
Sabbath is Alan.
I'm totally the rich uncle, but not with the money. Apparently, at this time. Oh yeah,
got some tiger blood.
Well, technically wolf blood, depending on how this goes.
All right, so y'all are going to go into the. So there's like a there's like a courtyard, and then on the other side of the courtyard, there is the mansion.
I'd like to go forward and just look around, making sure to grab my axe just in case there's no more zombies going to be jumping out at us.
Does anything look
good.
out of the ordinary?
Anything look out of the ordinary?
Yeah.
Roll me investigation.
Lovely. This isn't going to go well, I don't... Oh, wait, yes it will. I'm proficient in that now.
You have expertise in it if that's what you picked last.
Yeah. Oh, it still didn't go well. I rolled an 11.
It's not that bad. So you're walking. As you're walking, you walk past a very large water fountain that seems to have been turned off for a while.
Huh.
Doesn't seem to be any water kind of coming out of it. Seems to be covered in not moss. What am I thinking? Algae.
Ew.
As you walk by, like everybody walks by it, and you kind of hear some rumbling in like behind you as you get closer to the mansion. But when you turn around, you don't see anything.
Don't like that. We'll continue to follow her.
Continue to follow?
Yep.
All right, so you follow her inside. And as you open the door, you see that there are a lot of like sets of armor and stuff like that. They kind of line the hallways. It's a very like nice looking mansion, but not very well kept. And she's like, "Oh, no, just don't worry. Just follow me here. We'll just go through the side door." And she takes you down a quick hallway that kind of faces the front windows and everything there. And at the end of this hallway, there is a large door. She opens the door, and you guys walk into a very, very large library. Like, this is one of those like 2-3 level, like there's 3 levels in this one, but it's a 3-level library where they have sliding ladders and stuff like that. Books all around. You've never seen this many books in your life, especially Vestas.
How?
I am taking this hot opportunity to like ride on those ladders.
So
this is very large.
So Helios just runs over to one of the ladders, and you see Eggsy's like kind of bouncing behind. So you get on one of them, like you get a running start, and you get on one, and I want you to roll me a dex save.
Oh no!
I got a 15.
I
don't know if that's added to anything because I don't have the thingy in front of me.
Yeah, it's okay. Give me a minute here. I'll give you the Addy, but that should be fine for
Liddy.
I think you're proficient with. Yeah, so that's an 18 altogether.
Yeah.
Oh no, sorry, it's a dirty 20.
Hell yeah.
So you roll up, you run up to it, and you grab it, and you just slide all the way to the end of the room, and you.
I feel like Belle, but more pretty.
You step off of it like right before the end. You just like gracefully step off of it, and it hits the wall and then bounces back and starts going the other way. That was pretty cool.
This is the greatest day of my life. We're going up a level. We're going up.
Okay. Sabbath and Avestus, you guys walk in. You're in this library, and you see Marlith is very just like, yes, this is where I spend most of my time. I take the books from there. You see, there's a large table piled very, very high with books and scrolls and everything there. And she's like, I help organize them. I've been working at it for a very long time. This has actually taken me probably about 10 years to get to this point. But I organize these books and put them into where they need to go. Can I help you with anything?
Who's been reading them?
Oh, I mean, sometimes I'll read them as long as I put them back in the right place. But
you just found them stacked on the table like this?
Well, sometimes I'll go and I'll take a walk on through the mansion, and I'll find some of them in rooms. There's so many rooms here. I don't even think I've visited them all. But I'll bring back an armful every now and then.
Right. How did you come to be here?
And she like kind of freezes for a second, and she's like, I don't know.
Oh,
I can't quite remember. All I remember is just putting these books away.
well, that's not ominous at all. You said you've been here for years.
I think so.
Well, you either know or you don't know. How long have you been existing then?
I don't know, and I don't think I like your tone. I'm.
How
He's
old?
just, sorry.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna look around, like he's just gonna like look at his head and like, how do you not know if you exist or you don't exist? And he's just kind of like gonna like kind of lift up like his hand to his eyes for a second, and then he's gonna go look down and look back up, put the hand back up. Okay, you do exist.
Marla.
Yes, I know that I've existed. I can't quite remember how long I've been here.
Marlith, how old are you?
Well, I've been here since. That would make me. I don't know.
How sad.
I can't remember where I was, what I did before. Oh dear. I remember my first day here. I was just a little girl. I got lost and couldn't find my ma or pa, and I was able to find the maze and get through the maze and got into the mansion, but I don't know when that was.
Does anything seem weird about her, or is she just like a normal?
You can roll like what do you mean?
Like, is there anything kind of off about her?
Well,
Possibly
she's very
not
nervous.
alive.
You're asking if she's possibly a ghost?
Possibly.
Roll an insight.
Okay, that's not going to go well, I don't think. Oh, maybe it will. 16.
No, she does not seem to be a ghost.
Okay, that's good.
Seems to be pretty alive.
She's giving weird vibes. Can't put my finger on what they are yet, though.
I don't know how long I've been here.
I suppose that's all right. Of little importance. Where were you saying you were feeling odd things? That you were being watched, was it?
Sometimes in the hallways, I'll feel like I'm being watched, but I would say there's a spot in the basement that I've always felt very cold.
I'd like to see it.
Are you sure?
I have a bit of experience with cold and unsettling feelings.
I don't know if I don't know how long I've been here, and I don't, now that I know that I don't know how long I've been here, I'm so confused. I'll take you downstairs. I'll take you wherever you need to, or whatever you need. But will you do me a favor?
Of course.
I don't think I want to be here anymore.
Would you like to leave with us? And Sabbath kind of looks at the other two, kind of asking a question without asking it.
Oh, Helios is like on the 3rd level right now.
Oh.
Like, checking out all-
Sabbath looks around for Helios.
He's fucking gone.
You just still sit, like, right now, Vestus has just been following you and has been just slightly moving his hands a little bit more just around, just to make sure she's still existing. Like, she seems really out of it. He's like, define rescue. Rescue your soul or rescue your body? As he's variously questioning if she is alive or not, because he is not sure.
Sabbath isn't either. If you would like to leave, I'm sure we could help.
I would need a place to put my books, though.
All of them?
Hey,
Does anybody have a bag of holding?
well, I have an impromptu idea. It may be a dumb one, but an idea nonetheless it is. After we figure it.
Sorry.
Okay. Why don't we just open up a portal and take all the books from here back to the village, and we can open up a very large library.
I think I might like that. I feel now that I know that I've been here for a while. It's like the realization is kind of creeping upon me.
The realization of what?
That I've been here for so long now that I know that I've been here for so long. I feel an anxiousness, like that I don't know. But if you can help me get away, and if you can help me remove my books, I would take you wherever you'd like to go in the mansion. If you're looking for some kind of origin of something, I don't think you'll find it here, but maybe that thing that you're looking for is possibly what drew me here and what keeps me here.
That is entirely possible. Iraden, our home, is a safe place for many. My grandmother lives there, and she will ensure that you are well taken care of.
I would appreciate that. The Sabbath, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, if you'll help me get my books through whatever portal you're talking about, after that I would be more than willing to help you go search the rest of the mansion.
Speaking of books, can I make like an investigation check to see if like there's anything funky I should know about here?
Sure. Roll an investigation check.
Liddy. 14.
You come across a book, and it kind of catches your eye because it looks pretty old and ratty. You want to pick it up?
Yeah, I'll be swiping that real quick.
So you open, you grab the book and you look at it, and it says something about the Nether War.
Ooh. Okay, yeah, I'm bagging this. This is coming with us.
Okay, so what would everybody like to do?
Well, when the whole party is thinking out loud. Roll for initiative. Who will go first?
I mean, yeah.
Go for it, if that's what you want to do.
Sure.
I got an 8.
Well, we're continuing our streak of nat ones. That's a nat 1.
15.
Okay, so Sabbath goes first.
I feel like someone should tell Helios what we're doing. So, I'd like to tell Helios what's going on. Do I have to climb some ladders?
You might be able to shout.
Or just yell, Helios! We're taking her with us!
Oh, thank God, another pretty lady on the team! Let's go!
We're sending her books to Iraden!
All of them?
All of them!
Oh God.
Get down here and help us!
Let me make one more round. Hold on. And I'm going to do one more investigation just in case I might grab something else.
Okay. Roll another investigation.
Okay. Well, I'd found shit. I got a 6.
You're not quite as lucky this time.
Yeah. Cool. I got a book. All right. So he climbs down the ladders and like rolls up like, hey, I'm back.
Oh, good. We have to open it.
You were, question, you were running around. Did you find anything interesting?
No.
Roll a
Kind of
deception for me.
Okay. That's a 1.
So
I'm a bad liar.
Avestus asks, so did you find anything interesting? And you, with the book still in your hand, is like,
literally like,
no.
This is my diary.
I would like to make a
But yeah, roll an insight to see if you can see past her lie.
Holy sweet shit! That is a natural one.
Oh my!
Oh, come on!
Okay.
I believe that's a 20.
So you usually in the opposite of this case. I would say usually if you roll nat 1, I wouldn't have had somebody else roll, but since you both rolled nat 1s, and that's fucking hilarious.
No, I rolled a nat 20.
Oh, you rolled a nat 20. Oh, okay. Never mind. Yeah, so you see very clearly then that Helios has a book in his hand.
Well, if that's your diary, I'd like to read diaries as I go to grab.
Are you going to let him take the diary, Helios?
No, I'm going to do my best and just like play tug of war.
Oh,
please don't pull on the books, please.
As I am pulling on the book, I'm probably observant enough to notice the title, correct?
You're observant enough to see the title, yes.
Ah, I see. And then I kind of like out loud without realizing, what does this have to do with something Nether Wars? Are you having internal strife with your being? That is a very interesting diary name.
So Marla looks over and she's like, put the book down, please. Both of you.
What if I said no?
You could just always ask to borrow it.
I don't have time to explain right now. If you want to read it at a later point, so when it's in Iraden, I would let you do that, but we don't have the time to explain everything you need to know about the Nether War.
I'm okay with
that. Yeah, all right, fine. Just kind of like throws the book on the table.
Okay, so what are you guys looking to do? What are you guys going to do?
I guess we gotta open that portal. We're gonna be here for a hot minute just trying to get all these books. How many books are there roughly?
3 levels of them.
That's a lot. We're gonna be here for a while.
Yeah. If you are the ones to do it, you might not to give you the answer, but you might be able to have some of the villagers come through the portal and
brilliant plan.
Yeah.
Thank you. I was going to say this is going to be a really weird detour.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to have you roll a dex check for picking up a book every time.
Yeah, about 300 times. So I guess Sabbath's going to pull out that portal stone.
The sanctuary coin.
Yep, I was close. Just kind of look around. Any objections?
Go right for it.
I don't remember how to activate it, but Sabbath does the thing.
Right, so you're gonna hold it up in front of you, and you're gonna ask for Iraden.
Okay, just hold it up. Iraden, please.
You see it kind of starts to light, and then it begins to swirl.
Ah. Is that good or bad?
That's good. That means it's summoning a portal.
Okay, good.
Okay, it's summoning a portal. It's a little bit of a. It gets a little bit fast, to the point where it kind of startles Huck, and Huck flies off from your shoulder.
Huck's been on my shoulder this whole time?
Yeah, nobody's noticed.
Okay. Least of all me.
So the portal opens, and on the other side, you see pretty much the village square.
If I go through it, can I come back?
Yeah, as long as you keep it open, you can go through and back as much as you want.
Okay, I'd like to go through and find someone to help us.
Okay, go for it.
I'm gonna hop on through and just, hello!
As you do, everyone kind of stops and looks over and is like, Um, what's that portal doing over there?
Don't mind that.
Oh, it's Sabbath again.
Again. Would anyone like to come help a librarian in need? We need to move a lot of books.
You hear a very familiar voice.
Oh,
Like,
Grandma, I'm sorry.
you heard Sabbath. You heard them. I want 12 people. Come help bring all those books through that portal. On the double.
Is this Ori?
Yeah, that's Ori.
Go, Grandma. Okay.
Ori is demanding people. So you see 12. You know what? I'll just say 12 himbos.
Love it.
Come up, and they're like, "Hi, Sabbath. How can we help?"
Hop on through. There's work to be done. And Sabbath just kind of hops back through the portal.
Yep. So as you get on the other side of the portal, you see the himbos are like, "So what do you need us to do?"
Well, for one of you lovely men can come carry me back.
Well, I'd like to proceed over to Helios and attempt to, lift them up.
He said,
Yes!
said sexy, beefy man.
Yay!
I am sexy and beefy, thank you very much.
Okay. So do you want to go through the portal? Do you want to be fireman carried?
Yeah, I do.
Avestus, did you want to do that, or do you want to have one of the himbos do it?
Oh,
Sorry. Do you want to have one of the other himbos do it?
I've got this. So I'm willing to take one for the team. And just so you know, you can call me Daddy too.
This took
Yes,
a turn.
sir. A great team we have going on here.
I am here for your, every whim if need be. I'm willing to be and as you see him, in the most, air quote, I'm here to be a team player.
I'll be making an extensive list, thank you.
I look over at Sabbath, I go like, what have we started?
This is not where I thought this evening was going.
Aren't you glad it went this way, though?
I'm gonna pick you up princess style and try to carry you through the portal.
I'm going to assume that Eggy just kind of hops onto his back.
Yeah. 100%.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm not even gonna have you roll strength checks. Let's go for it. So as the himbos have made their way into the library, they're just kind of standing there waiting for orders as Avestus tries to carry Helios and Eggsy across the threshold back to their hometown, back to Iraden, just for a visit.
That's a dirty 20 off me.
I guess Sabbath is just gonna have to tell these people what to do, huh? Not exactly their strong suit.
You're the team lead. You got this.
Oh God! Can't be the manager. Okay.
Can I talk to your supervisor, please?
We need these books transported back to Iraden. My grandmother will tell you where to put them. But for now, we just need them out of here. So, please bring them.
I'm sure we can do that for you. And they just start getting arms full of books and just start kind of making their way forward. You see one of them is actually trying to grab an entire bookcase and just bring the entire bookcase through. They're working on that.
When you're more brain than muscle. Hey, I'm fairly intelligent, thank you very much. My stat line of 10 makes me somewhat mediocre.
It makes you average intelligence, but yeah. So that's genius level for a barbarian. So
Genuine question, who's the smartest in this party?
You, apparently.
I hope it's not me. I hope it's not me.
I think it's Sarah.
Oh, thank God. Sabbath's turn with the brain cell.
Oh, hey, Sabbath, if we work together, maybe we can come up with some
If you work together, you might make an entire brain cell.
Sounds promising.
Oh my god, the brilliant and power we will have.
I know. So I guess I was going to look back to Marlith and... Right. So what were you saying about the basement? I feel like something's going to happen that's not going to go well. Okay. I guess, whatever Marlith says.
You want me to take you down there now? I guess if everyone else is taking care of the library, I can certainly take you down.
That would be lovely.
So you're going to go with Marlith. Is anybody else going to go with Marlith?
No, I'm just parading around for like 2 minutes with Helios, and then I'm going to carry them back and we're going to follow the librarian.
Are you going to carry him like in your arms, like a baby?
Yes.
I feel so protected.
And as he lifts like one arm up, I've got you. Well, air quoting again.
Just like tries to yell over the Sabbath. Sabbath, you need to try this.
This will be the way.
Okay. So you guys come back through the portal. You see that Sabbath and Marlith are waiting to take you around. What are you going to do?
I'm going to follow.
Well, you're the leader. We'll follow you.
So you would like to check the basement out first?
I guess so.
Okay. And you see Marlith just looks over at the himbos and says like, just please be careful with the books. Sure, let's go. Follow me. And she walks over to the other side of this library and kind of pushes a bookcase out of the way, and you see there's a large like vault-like door, and she spins it open, and it reveals a stairway. Now, I don't generally take this way. I don't think I've been down here for God, I don't know how long. I'm very uneasy about time right now, but this is usually where I feel the weirdest in this mansion. Are you ready to go?
Sure.
Well, I've got Helios in hand. I have Eggsy on my back. What's not going to go wrong?
Let me list off the ways there, big guy.
All right, so you guys are going to walk down the stairs, except for Helios. Helios isn't going to walk down. He's just going to be carried down.
I don't think he's going to be walking anywhere at any point.
Ever again.
You're just going to be my parrot on my shoulder now, are you? Or am I just your man slave now?
But, yeah, so you guys are going to walk down the stairs?
Yep.
Okay, so as you go, you see Marlith, like, grabs a torch and lights it off of another torch there and starts taking you down to the basement. After a few minutes of walking down the stairs, you're down there. It's very damp. It's very dark. It's very cold. Everybody kind of feels a shiver kind of go down their spine a little bit, but you don't see anything weird at the moment.
I would like to just keep very vigilant and keep my Helios at the ready.
Awesome.
Okay, so I'm going to have everybody roll an investigation for me real quick.
I got a 12.
Okay.
17.
Hey, that's a big old 3.
Okay. So, Sabbath, you feel a slight breeze coming from somewhere down here. You make your way over to a wall, and you just kind of start feeling around it. After a minute or two, you feel like a brick that is out of place. And even just kind of sliding your hand over it puts enough pressure on it for it to go in. And the wall moves and kind of just slides open. And you see what looks like a cave, like a cavernous kind of hallway, almost like a cave.
Can I see anything down it?
After Marlith comes over with with the torch, you can see it a little bit, but you can't see what's at the end of it because it looks like it makes a couple turns.
I suppose I should go down there.
So you make your... Is everybody else following Sabbath?
Is there any noises by any chance?
Give me a perception check.
Please, God. Hey, I got a 20!
Nice.
Hell yeah.
So you are listening, and as you listen, you hear something kind of far down, probably at the bottom, something kind of shaking and whooshing.
Oof, don't like that.
You guys gonna go down further?
Yes. I'm also gonna just kind of like wiggle my way out of Hephaestus' arms.
As I see Sabbath feels as if they're ready, I like to assume just lower my grip towards their feet and prepare to hold them like a great axe. I see you are ready to be unsheathed. And as you
go down the hallway.
Yes, but I will, after jokingly finishing that, I will put not Sabbath, Helios down.
Okay, you walk down the hallway, and it has a slight kind of incline, and as you get to the bottom, you see what looks like it looks like you've gone from one room into another room. This room looks like it would have been for like some kind of temple, and you're probably somewhere in like the backyard of the mansion at this point. So you've got like pews and stuff like that. You're like at the head on the altar of this room. You see what looks kind of like an urn almost, or like a large piece of pottery, but it's in the shape of a beast. Like it looks like some kind of manticore. It's just an urn, though. It's probably about maybe a foot or two tall, and it seems to be shaking.
Mm-hmm.
Probably not the best of ideas, but can Helios just go up and kind of shake it?
If you want to.
Because, I mean, you said it was shaking itself, right?
Yeah, it's shaking itself. You see, whenever it shakes, it seems to send light out through some of the cracks on it.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna go over and like gently shake it to see if I can't hear any rattling, perhaps.
Okay. As you shake it, I want you to roll me a dex save.
Oh boy, I got an 8 then.
So you pick it up, but it's shaking as you pick it up, and it's hot to the touch. And with that dex save, you drop it on the ground. As you drop it on the ground, it shatters, and there's nothing inside of it. After about a minute or so, you hear a whooshing sound coming from behind you, from behind the altar. Just like you would hear if you were going to use one of your sanctuary coins. But this looks like almost like a light blue at certain points. It's kind of going from light blue to purple and kind of back again. And it grows larger than your sanctuary coins grow. What would you like to do?
Well, shall we see what's in it?
May as well, yeah.
So you guys are going to get closer to it?
Yep.
I'm gonna jump through it.
We can get closer to it. As you get close to it, you see someone is coming out of it. I'll show you why you can't jump into the portal here in a second. So as they make their way out of the portal, they don't look like any being you've ever seen in the realm before. They look like they could be related to a creature like, or like a person like Sabbath or Marlith, with a large mass of horns on the back of their head. Their skin is grayish, almost kind of waxy, but their face has almost like orc-like features. You see they come out, they're wearing some twisted plate armor. On one arm, they have a blade that comes out of their wrist. And in their other hand, they have a large blade, kind of like a large scimitar, but they're kind of holding it almost like a Bowie knife, and it has 3 spikes that cover its knuckles. You see, he steps out and he cracks his neck. He's like, "It's good to be back." What are you saying?
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh
Ah!
no!
A challenge!